Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. So we're reading this book in our book group. Our book group has 8 kids in it, and you're 3 of the kids in the book group. And when I first gave you this book, and we talked about this book at first, you were very excited. Can any of you tell me why you were very excited to see this book? Daiwick?
One reason that I was very excited to hear that is because I haven't really read a lot of books or I haven't really read a book series or any book that has like Indian characters. So yeah.
Cool. How about you, Sanjit?
Yeah, so one reason is that because we had this is like the first book group or so. It's like we only read about 3 books in this book group, and the third one is already our religion. So it's pretty good, and it's really like so far I like the book, but I bet it's gonna be even more good.
Anya?
I like the book because I like that it has Indian stuff in it, and just like from the cover, it looks really cool. So I was very excited to read the book.
In all of your years of school, K through now, have you ever read a book that had the Indian culture in it?
Not really.
Oh, okay. So on the, go ahead, Sandra.
I think I read a few books, but not a lot.
Okay. On the very first day that we met with the other kids who aren't of the Indian culture, we had some explaining of some vocabulary to do. I explained the word chutzpah, that's from my culture, and then the words that were from the Indian culture, I had some pictures to show the other kids things like sorry and sari and some of the foods. Does anybody remember? And we talked about Bengali as one of the languages. Anybody remember any of the foods or the other clothes? Daiwick?
One food is rasgulla. It's a sweet.
Sanjit?
And like a kurta, one of those dresses, one of those clothes women wear. Sorry, men wear.
Hey, how did it feel to be the ones explaining this kind of things to the other kids? Anya?
It felt good. I liked doing it.
Daiwick?
I felt really good because like it's kind of like it's kind of like a good feeling when you feel like the expert and the other kids are kind of like the students.
Sanjit?
Yeah, like Derek said, like you feel pretty good that you know something that other people don't know. It's like a personal thing.
And the main character in this story, here in Mala, she's from New Jersey, but her parents are from India, right? And you guys, is it a similar situation where you're from the United States, but your parents are from India?
Yeah, my parents traveled over to New York from India.
Yeah, my dad came here for college and my mom came here like before.
Same.
That's great. And my dad came for like a degree or something.
Are there ever times where you're reading a book and the other kids seem to know something and you don't know what it's about and you have to ask them? No? Yes? Okay. Anything else you want to say about books that have different cultures in them, whether it's your culture or other cultures? Sanjit? And then we'll do Daiwick.
So usually I don't read anything like for my religion about fiction. I usually read non-fiction. But I barely read like fiction of Indian, of our religion.
Daiwick?
I usually read fiction, but like when I read about religions, it's kind of like makes me feel good because like you're learning about other cultures, and you could ask other people from other cultures about like their culture and what they do.
And Anya, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I also don't like really read nonfiction or like about cultures. I mostly just read fantasy and fiction. because that's what I like. But like when the few times I do read like nonfiction and about cultures, like I just like reading it because it's cool to learn about the other cultures.
And this book is fantasy. This book has a rahush, a monster, so it's definitely fantasy. So even though it has, the culture in it, it's a fun book because it's the kind of fantasy that I know you like to read, right? All right. Before I say thank you, is there anything else that you want to share with the sensational community, Sanjit?
There's a demon eating the barcode.
Yes, there is. Tywick.
I would just like to say to the sensational committee that they're really helpful for helping other people learn about different kinds of cultures.
Okay. All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it.